Clair Obscur Expedition 33 won Game of the Year and 9 trophies at the Game Awards this year. I played Act 1 and so far it lives up to my expectations, but will Act 2 be any different? Act 2 opens in camp with Verso trying to comfort Mael over Gustave's death that we saw in the end of Act 1. Verso has an idea about how to get closer to the Paintress. They set off and end up in a forgotten battlefield where previous expeditions tried to attack the Paintress and failed, obviously. They find a nice place to bury Gustave, where Verso buried all of his friends from previous expeditions. Expedition 33 stumbles across a really strong monster that Verso thinks that they won't be able to defeat, but they do pretty easily. After defeating the monster, the expedition moves on to Minoko's station. It's an old trading station frozen in the snow, where Verso's old friend Minoko lives. Verso thinks he can help them get closer to the Paintress and defeat her. They find Minoko, who is a Gestrel, and he challenges them to fight an ice monster or something or other. After defeating it, they manage to convince Minoko to come with them, tempting him with the thrill of battle or something like that. They continue on to Old Lumiere, which is the segment of Lumiere that wasn't broken off when the world split apart. The expedition is trying to get to the Paintress's heart, supposedly in the middle of Old Lumiere. Destroying it will make it a lot easier to defeat her. The expedition slowly makes it through Old Lumiere and finds the manor where the heart is supposed to be. As they approach, Renoir attacks them and we learn that he is Verso's dad. Talk about daddy issues, am I right? After definitely defeating Renoir on the first try, 100%, the expedition throws a bit of a hissy fit since Verso didn't tell them that Renoir was his father. He's like, yo bro, leave me alone. It is... Goodness. He's like, yo bro, leave me alone. It's not easy being me, SMH, bruh. The expedition is annoyed because they couldn't destroy the Paintress's heart because, Renoir was kind of in the way. Verso has another idea, but he doesn't really want to do it because it might be hard. I mean, when has that stopped the expedition in the past? Basically, they have to defeat 2 Axons, which are really hard to defeat, and multiple other expeditions that Verso was helping have died trying to kill, to get enough chroma, which is kind of like the lifeblood of the entire world, so they can get the master weapon to get the plans to the Death Star and destroy it for good. Wait, wrong storyline.
It's flickering. The light, it's still. Come on. Bro. As soon as I start recording, it's flickering.
Anyway, they set out for the first Axon and end up on an island full of faces and face the first Axon. Turns out the first Axon isn't actually an Axon, and the face monster from earlier was the Axon for some reason, because plot twist. Ooh. And they totally win the first time and don't rage quit at all because it was really hard. After defeating the first Axon, they set out for the next location, which looks a whole lot like Geonosis from Star Wars Episode 2. They eventually get to the center of the building and destroy the Axon, which gives them enough chroma to get the Barrier Breaker, TM. They set out for the island with the Paintress on it and used the Barrier Breaker, TM, to gain access to the island. The expedition climbs up the mountain to the place where the Paintress lives, but instead of the Paintress, they encounter the one and only Renoir, who, by the way, has one of the best boss themes so far. It's like 8.5 minutes long and it's on Spotify. It's absolute cinema. I don't know why I did a Russian accent. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to do that. It's absolute cinema.
Maybe? Sit. Yeah, those are the same, sure. Oh. Yay.
The expedition eventually manages to defeat Renoir and walks up to the paintress. They attack, and after a long battle, manage to defeat her. Oh yeah, also, by the way, plot twist, the paintress is Renoir's wife and Verso's mother, and also the mother of Alicia, who is Verso's sister, who's been showing up in, like, Mael's dreams and cutscenes and stuff, but I haven't really talked about it that much, because she hasn't been very integral to the storyline. They plant the Expedition 33 flag and then go home. Back in Lumiere, they have a party to celebrate the end of the Paintress's rule, but at the end, everyone, including like the kids and stuff, go mage and die. This marks the end of Act 2 and the epilogue plays, and I was really sad that the game was over. It opens with Alicia, Verso's sister and the daughter of Renoir and the Paintress. She was scarred in a fire when she was little, rendering her silent for all eternity. Man, I really did write a good script here. Or... Never mind. Her older sister, Clair, summons her to a room full of paintings, and like the flashback from like 15 or 20 years ago. They argue about how Renoir and his wife, Aline, have been battling inside the world of the painting for too long now. Alicia tries to convince Clair to let her go help them inside the painting, and she eventually concedes. Alicia enters the painting, but Aline's chroma takes control of her and causes her to reborn as one of Aline's creations in the world of the canvas. Also in the world of like this painting, which is the world of Expedition 33 as we know it so far, Aline is the paintress that we just defeated. And since Alicia is reborn as one of Aline's creations, Alicia is also a paintress. And she's born to parents inside the painting, and her parents decide to name her Mael. This means that Mael is a paintress, and also is Renoir's daughter, because Mael is Alicia. And this is the biggest plot twist of all time. I wasn't really recording my microphone when this happened, but I did not expect that in the least. That also marks the end of Act 2 for real this time, and Act 3 begins. Mael looks different. She looks a lot cooler because she has like white hair now. Also, for some reason, Verso's like a... Not actually Verso, they just brought him back in the world of the painting because Verso died in the fire. And Alicia thinks that it's her fault or something. I don't know. I did this like a month ago. That also means that this is the end of this video. I'll make a video on Act 3 at some point, but considering I haven't finished playing the game yet, it may take a little while. I will also give my thoughts on the game as a whole after I finished Act 3, because otherwise it would be incomplete. In the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe and watch a few of my other videos. They're not like the worst things ever made. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah.